U.S. Attorney Brad Schimel will not stay on the job once his 120-day appointment expires. A majority of federal judges in the Eastern District of Wisconsin told Schimel they will not extend his interim appointment beyond Monday, March 16th. Schimel was appointed interim U.S. Attorney by Attorney General Pam Bondi in November. Because he was not confirmed by the U.S. Senate, his appointment is limited. The judges now plan to wait for the Senate to act on a formal nominee from President Donald Trump.